Welcome back guys to the EAFC Road to Glory for Crystal Palace. This is part 2 of our pre-season efforts. So how we're going to do this, we are going to set up our scouting. So I was thinking we're looking for a left back because we're kind of weak in the left back position. Obviously we could potentially buy a new left back because Giles is starting to moan a little bit, but I'm thinking it'll be a lot more better for us as a team if we try to scout one out. So we've sent one guy to Japan and the other one to Bolivia, I think, and we're going to look for the next Lionel Messi guys. So technically gifted right winger, we're not going to accept them if they are they have to be short and they have to be left footed. That is the parameters for our Lionel Messi search. Bianchi, made an offer for him to come and join us at Selhurst Park, because I'm thinking maybe we can try and move on Bayer as well. He came in to us and the back end of last season he was talking like this is going to be a one and out job, so he came, won everything, and he's looking to move. So looking for additional players who we can potentially bring in and bolster our squad. So bidded for Bianchi. You know, you already know what he's about. I scouted him at the back end of last season. He's strong, he has good stats from a defensive perspective, and he's very young as well. So Gabriel Bianchi for 30.5 million, can't complain there. And looking at his stats compared to Bayer, overall stats he's only one beneath. In terms of age, he's 6 years younger. Like I mentioned, he's strong, he has good interceptions, reactions, and not too far behind Bayer. Yeah, he's fast, got the agility, speed, and the balance. Jumping, not far beneath Bayer, has better defensive awareness, and look all those traits as well. So Bianchi, welcome to the club, Gabriele Bianchi. And we also have those two young Italian centre backs who are out on loan as well, D'Angelo and Martinelli. And that takes us into our first game. So as you can see, the new guys slot straight in with Cobel starting, Cobel at the goalkeeper starting, Timber at centre back, and Wahi. Let's go, you Eagles. So the way I'm going to be doing highlights during pre-season is going to be just the goals. No need for the extended highlights that we have during the normal seasons. So it's going to be just goal activity, and yeah, try to get the pre-season through as fast as possible so that we can get into the actual season sooner.
Tammy Abraham in position, and they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Will just bring out
a glorious chance and a fine stop. Gomez. Ezzy. Incisive pass. He's in position. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Superbly read and executed. Could be a chance to break here. No, not the best challenge. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Guehi. This is looking threatening, and the cross goes in. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. The keeper's done well to hold on to that. And there goes the final whistle. Plenty of reasons for Palace fans to be cheerful.
So great run up by the lads. Everyone's looking fit and hungry to defend all the titles that we won last season. Wahi, I can already see his positives, you know, in terms of positioning, speed and finishing as well. So yeah, he's going to definitely be one to watch, and I'm excited to use him in the actual Premier League season. So looking forward, I was wondering, like, do a lot of people take this into consideration, you know, the actual training plan? I feel like it's such an important aspect of career mode, and trying to manage everybody's fitness, especially in this early part of the season, during pre-season. If you can get this correct, throughout the rest of the season, you can just leave it unbalanced. So, you know, did a few tweaks here and there just to try and get everybody's fitness and everybody's sharpness up to scratch, with the idea being everybody on green, and then we could just play around with the on balance for the rest of the season. Arsenal came in for Danilo. Gonna say no to that. I don't care. He just came last season, and that moves us into our next game against AC Milan, as the players continue to work on their fitness, and Bianchi's also on the bench, who may also get a run out against his former side. Come on, Eagles.
Good idea. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Yunus Musa. It's a weighted pass. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. Given away by the Rossoneri. Oh, he's through here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. And support available. Can he get the level? In it goes! To square the game! What a... Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance!
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Paqueta. This could level it. Off the post and back in play. And problem solved for now. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Trying to open up the defence. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Completely.
Whew, Wahi is looking out of this world. Nice to see Cruz on the score sheet as well. Another victory, another round of fitness down. Quick look at our youth players, primarily at Warren, Anderson, Milligan and Briggs. These guys, you know, high potential, especially Milligan. Milligan looks great. Warren is only 15 years of age, so he has all the time to, I guess, develop into a fine player. His potential looks fantastic for that age range. And then just looking at Milligan again, he's, you know, can't really say too much more about his development. He is developing into a strong defensive midfielder, and, you know, I possibly could have held off bringing in Mercado, who is that young Brazilian defensive midfielder, and promoted Milligan into that role. But, you know, he's only 17, Mercado's 19, so it gives him some time. I mean, if Danilo does eventually choose to leave us, if Arsenal come in for him again, maybe his head might be turned. Then at least we have some players in the background who are willing to move on into that position. So also looking at Tyrick Mitchell being an Arsenal fan, he mentioned that he does want to leave unless Arsenal come in for him. So that was an easy rejection, and like I mentioned at the start of the episode, we are even scouting for new left backs just in case Arsenal do come in for Mitchell at some point. So we're going to be stacked. We also have Giles as well, but like I mentioned previously, Giles is also unhappy for whatever reason, probably down to game time. So yeah, we're on the lookout for a new left back. Let me know down below if you have any ideas. One of our commenters helped us to source Sasha Bowie in the I think it was in our second season, and Bowie's gone on to be a star. So let me know down below. But Mitchell, that's not Arsenal, so I'm going to reject Bournemouth's approach. And that takes us into our third and final game of the pre-season tournament. So I did a bit of rotation, seeing as we played with our first team for the first 2 matches. And I guess it's time for us to give these guys, even though they've trained well, their sharpness is really good and their fitness is also really good. It's nice to give them a nice a run out and see how they actually play. So Ortiz comes in midfield, Franca and Dre on the wing with Raxaquinho, Cruz, Colbell continues in goal so he can familiar himself with all centre backs and all the defences. Mensah at right back, Adam and Bianchi start at centre back. Come on, the Eagles.
Finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament so far. Certainly the quality of football has been excellent. Just hope that's the case again today.
Oh, big chance. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Thank you.
Can someone get on the end of this? And off the post. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Distributing it well. Can he do it? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Was spot on with that challenge. Saul. He got a good palm on it. Dre. Well, many have wondered if they would get it.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And there goes the final.
Great result by the young Eagles. Cruz doing what Cruz does. You know, Cruz is a player that was playing back up to Edouard last season, and you know, he's a fantastic young gem. And it was nice to see Lopez as well come off the bench and get his first goal for Palace, even though it is in the pre-season period. But it's always good to see how the youth are developing. So the young Eagles continue their development, and in this game I actually tested Cruz as an attacking midfielder and bringing in Lopez. Offer came in for Franca. I had to reject that one because we sent out Pedro Marino out on loan, who's our only other attacking midfielder that I would probably trust in that attacking midfielding slot, in place for Eza. And as you can see, all the money that we are making from the competition. And look at this, guys. Real Madrid came in for Decore, 114 million. I weren't planning on selling this guy at all, but 114 million. And Decore did have a conversation with me and said that if a big side did come in with a huge offer, he wants to explore it. So guys, I think we may have to make Decore go to Real Madrid for 115 million. That is an insane amount of money as well. We can reinvest that into the squad. But Christian Decore, what's his name? It's Christian or Cheek Decore, Sheikh Decore, 114 million to Real Madrid. So Carlo Ancelotti, welcome. You know, they probably saw how he bossed in the Champions League game that we had last season, where he was running his socks off, and you know, he was like, we need that steel and we need that grit and work ethic in our midfield. So Decore, I am going to give you the opportunity to at least speak with Real Madrid. You know, if the negotiations fall through, which I doubt, then we can, you know, say, okay, then let's keep him on board. But I think it would be bad of me if I was to potentially block his opportunity of going to Real Madrid and seeing something different. He's been a great servant to us over the past 4 years, 4 seasons, 3 or 4 seasons. being the model professional, and I tried to get an extra 20 mil out of the Real Madrid offer, because he is worth that. He's probably even worth more, to be honest. You don't really get too many dynamic midfielders like that, and yeah, they accepted 135 million. So Doucouré is looking like he is going to leave the Eagles and be a new player for Real Madrid. I actually rejected this offer for Ortiz. They tried to send another guy the other way, Arribas. He's not really comparable, to be honest. So off the back of that, I actually gave Ortiz a new contract as well, so that he can continue his development with us. This is his first season back, and his overall is 82. So with that Doucouré money, I was looking for a new person to buy. So this Kone guy looked really good. My scout found him, but when I added him to the team, well, unfortunately he just joined. So it doesn't look like we can bring him in, even though he looks like some player, right? Kone. So the search goes on. Barella had some initial conversations with his agent. Sent out our lead scout over there, and he mentioned that he is looking at retiring as an Italian legend at Inter Milan. So that fell through, so we didn't really have to offer him anything. And the same for Fratesi as well, who is plying his trade currently at Juventus. So we tried to reach out to Barella, tried to reach out to Fratesi, both really strong candidates to replace Doucouré in our side, but both players are well set in Italy and happy to continue their development over there, so fair play to them. So our scout also found this guy, Kirksu. Man, I don't know how to say his name. If anybody knows how to pronounce that, let me know down below. And he looks like he's a right player. He has the right level of aggression, interceptions, passing, and I'm sure he has the right ethic as well, and he can shoot. So he can, the way I see him playing, maybe differing to how we had Doucouré as a box to box. Kirksu, Orkan. I'm just gonna call him Orkan for now. Yeah, I could see him being like a deep lying playmaker, popping up in the spaces and then having the occasional long shot as well. Doucouré had ample time to also have long shooting as well, but this looks like a right player who could potentially do the job for us at centre midfield. So we offered the money, their club accepted, and it looks like he could be a potential player to join the Eagles. So the dreaded day comes, guys. Christian Doucouré has been real. It's been real. He obviously accepted the offer contract at Real Madrid, and he's been a fantastic player. We've really lost some players this summer, haven't we? We lost Doucouré, Edouard and Henderson, all in the same summer. But we move, Eagles never die, we keep soaring. 135 million pounds sterling. Wow. So we have good squad depth with Eza, as well as Ortiz as well, but we're also going to bring in the Turk. I can't remember his name. And so that's going to be a definite bolstering to the side. Or had to reject that offer from Man City for Ortiz, because he literally just signed a new contract. Like, he literally just signed a new 3-year contract, taking his duration up to 5 years. So had to reject that. I just have a feeling that Pep was trying to test the waters and low-key provoke the situation, but Ortiz is going nowhere. And then now contract negotiations for Orkan. You know what, like I mentioned before, he's coming in for Doucouré. I'm pretty sure he can do the job well, control the midfield, add a bit more balance to the midfield, alongside Eza. And Eza really, he said he's only going to stay if we reinvest any money that we make into the squad. So I feel like we've done that with Orkan, the new goalkeeper, Timber at centre back, and Wahi as well. And look at this guy, he's actually a superstar signing, marquee signing. Yep, have some of that, guys. welcome to the team, Orkun Kokchu. You know, great price. We're not really pressed for money, to be honest. So regardless of if they said it was a poor price or a great price, don't really matter. It's all about getting the player in. Whacked him on a ball-winning midfielder. I think I might have kept him on balance. I'm not 100% sure. Whacked him on a ball-winning midfielder training plan, just to help his physical attributes a bit more, because he already has fantastic attacking attributes in terms of passing, dribbling, shooting. He's fast enough as well, and also wanting his defensive work rate to increase as well from medium to high. And the final game that we're going to be playing today is the Community Shield against none other than Arsenal. Once again, we already know how they play, we already know their teams, we already know their strengths, and Arsenal are literally a rival. Come on, Eagles.
And the danger is averted. And in with a real chance. Tries to lift it. Oh, football finish at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. It's with Erdogan. And he takes on the shot. Oh, back of the net! And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that. So... well, the transfer stories appear to be real. There's some substance behind this one, Stuart.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make...
Kokchu. Messi. Yuri and Timber. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Opportunity here, and it's gone in! The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away.
Emile Smith-Rowe. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and that's the perfect strike from Jesus.
But not so in the end, good defending. And there goes the final whistle. The issue is settled in this curtain raiser.
Well, there aren't going to be some bigger challenges ahead, but they deserve their win today. They played well.
First piece of silverware. And that is never to be sniffed at, as the players applaud the fans who have been backing them today.
Well, it's great preparation for the season, Derek, and this is always a nice moment, going up to lift any trophy. Great for those fans as well.
Just got
Now
a
for the
couple of
trophy
questions for
lift.
you regarding the match.
Let's go! Arsenal were always a hard team to play. While he looks like he's going to be an absolute menace for us, he's going to be an absolute menace. We're going to really enjoy Wahi. He has all the right credentials to be an absolute problem in the Premier League, right? And the goal they scored against us, Gabriel Jesus' goal, was insane. Anyways, that is the Community Shield. We continue our silverware run. Next episode, we're going to start our season off properly, starting off with a Super Cup final against Paris Saint-Germain, and then we're going to probably play Nottingham Forest and Spurs and keep our structure to 3 games and episodes. Come on, you Eagles. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace!